I'm Thomas Medina. Welcome to this, where we are talking with an author. Well, it says he's an author. Sean, tell me about this so-called book of yours.
Thank you for having me. I'm Sean, and I published my first novel last year. It's called Malediction, the Cursed Play.
A play? Plays are boring.
Well, it's a novel. It's just inspired by a play by Shakespeare's Macbeth.
Ugh, we did Shakespeare in school. All that old language was so hard to follow.
Well, my book's actually very modern in style. It's sort of written from a modern perspective. It's just that it's inspired by the Scottish play. So it's about a group of actors in Shakespearean times who are putting on this play which has never been performed in the history of the play without a member of the main cast dying before the final scene.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. This is not even proper Shakespeare then. This is just some dusty old historical novel.
Well, it is fiction, yeah, and it is historical, but it's not dusty. I mean, it's got so much suspense and tension, it just builds the whole way through.
Sounds too serious for me.
And the characters, though, they're really quirky and it has some really light, funny moments.
So it's just a big old mess of themes, is it?
Well, there are quite a lot of themes, but most of them sort of tie quite closely to the distinct characters.
I bet you have a lot of characters and I can barely remember who is who.
Well, there are a few characters, but I mean they're pretty easy to remember. They're all quite different, and their storylines connect quite closely. So you're always keeping track of who's who.
Sounds formulaic.
It was published in 2018, and so far not a single person has come close to guessing the ending.
Probably because all the twists are at the end.
Well, like most novels, I mean there's the big climaxes at the end. But the fun of this is throughout the novel you're learning who the characters are, you're connecting to them, you're growing attached. And all the time you're worried about who's going to die at the end, and then you get to that sort of ending where all the twists do start coming in, and your heart's just pumping.
Ooh, I'm not sure I want my heart to be pumping. I'm reading a book, not running a marathon.
My book might not be for you then. I mean, it's really fun, and it leaves people really wanting more.
If I desperately wanted to avoid this book, what should I do?
Well, it was locally published, so if you live in Darwin, that's going to be tricky. You can get it at the Bookshop Darwin on Smith Street Mall. You can get it at the store at the museum. You can get it at CDU Bookshop, all of the local libraries.
But anywhere outside of the NT is safe?
Well, it's also available as a Kindle edition on Amazon. So you can get it pretty much anywhere internationally. I think maybe not Lesotho.
So changing the topic for a second, do you know how much it would cost me to go to Lesotho?
I know it would be cheaper to just buy the book. You might enjoy it.
Well, look, you've talked about it, so thank you. That's the end of this discussion on a book. Thank you to Shane, the guy, for coming. Yes. Thank you.
No, thank you.
No. Thank you.
No, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Don't.